Welcome, everybody, once again to another edition of the community class, where, as you know, we are not concerned with how many followers you have. We're only trying to bridge the gap and introduce you to the next generation's leaders. Again, tonight, we have such leader in Miss Dea. She used to be Sevilla, now it's Nguyen.
Yep.
Now it's Nguyen.
Got married.
Miss Dea. Miss Dea Nguyen. And she has literally, she's another OG. I enjoy these interviews the most because there's so much history. So really quickly, Dea, well, actually, first off, Choreo Cookies. You all should know who that is if you've been doing your homework. If you haven't, well, you just get a D in that portion of the whole testing and class portion. I don't know. I'm not really a teacher. I don't really care about the whole grades. As long as you pass the test, I feel like you're good. Just explain to anyone who doesn't know who Choreo Cookies is. Just give us kind of a brief overview and how you've been involved with them.
Oh, okay. So a little bit about Choreo Cookies. Started in 2002. It was a garage team made by friends, Emmett Agape and Eddie Macaranis. And we became a competitive team in 2007. And my journey started in 2008 with Cookies. And it was an 11-year journey of competing, training, and dancing with some of the community's finest dancers. So a nice mix of luck and timing, and here we are today. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about what you've been doing lately. Some of the things that you've been doing, some of your credits as of at this moment in time.
At this moment in time, okay. Kevin and I, we started a junior dance group in Temecula, California called The Pact. And we started that back in 2016. Have a solid group of dancers now who are really just, now that they're dancers and they're becoming choreographers, which is really awesome and really great. We are on our fourth consecutive season touring with World of Dance. Yeah, I mean, we've worked with some artists here and there. I don't know. I feel weird, like, every time I talk about this, just because I don't like talking myself up. It's really weird.
So then do your homework. Don't make the woman speak.
Okay, yeah.
She don't have to speak.
We dance and we choreograph and we like to just do things. So if you want to do activities and dance and all that good stuff, hit me up. I mean, and other than that, I mean, we teach, we dance, we teach all over the world. Have been to 25 different countries and a bunch of different camps and conventions. Recently worked with Disney, which is really cool, and activities, you know. So it's been a really great
always
ride.
Back to the activities. I appreciate that.
You know,
I really do.
Yeah.
So your journey through Boogiezone. We were speaking a little bit. You said it's been 4 years since you were here.
I think so. It's been a while.
Okay. Was it what was the event, or was it class, or was it a speaking event, or was it just activities?
I think it was a class with my husband, Kevin, when we weren't married yet. But with my husband, yeah. I think we taught a class here.
Okay. So, from your perspective, the Boogiezone community and the community classes, as we're seeing the resurgence all over again, how do you feel that it's impacting the actual dance community as you see the dance community kind of going through a couple of different shifts and changes, and for the most part things are getting faster and faster, and the running theme lately has been something of it's almost a cultural shift in what dance is. What impact do you think that the Boogiezone community classes could have on everyone that actually tunes in or joins and just really kind of rejoins the movement of the community class?
Ooh, that's a great question.
You forgot it, didn't you?
No. that is a loaded question, only because Boogiezone has had like such an impactful, it's just super impactful to the community since like, what, 2003?
Yep.
Hey, I got that right the first try. Yo, 2003. Like from 2003 to what, 2019? Is that 13 years?
16.
Oh no! Hey, I got the year, but my math is wrong. But 16 years. That is a journey. That is a journey, and so many greats have come in and out of like Boogiezone. From, I mean, you name it. Everyone. I mean, taking it back to like Kevin Brewer, Ben Chung,
man,
the greats of the greats who are now doing amazing things. I mean, this has been such like an amazing platform, an amazing place to like not just showcase your craft, but like to, you know,
to learn,
to grow, and to come together and like build community.
Yeah.
You know, I think Boogiezone really like brought everyone together. I think this was like the first dance platform to like bring everyone together online, because there wasn't anything like it. But then you got to like talk to people and then share your experiences on the forums, and then now, you know, you come to class and you actually get to connect, like, not to be like physically, but like in person. Like it's like a way different experience when you're you know, connecting in person, than instead of like doing this, and now we're like doing this. So it's crazy. I think we can only like go up from here too. Like this, it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to get bigger and better, and just, I don't know. I have like a high belief that this is going to continue to thrive and continue to keep doing really amazing things to pave the way for our community. So
good.
Nothing but great.
We can only hope, or better.
Dude.
Or better.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So, like one of the things that the forums used to do was give others a chance to see other styles that they otherwise would not have access to. So, speaking of style, wanted to get into your style, and basically, what is your base as far as dancing is concerned? What is your "this is my foundation" style?
My foundation style is urban choreography. Like, there's no denying it. I was a studio kid. I grew up in the studio. My mom was a dancer. My dad was a dancer. My sister was a dancer. So I was a dancer. And I don't take any of it for granted at all. But it was crazy, you know, because you get to learn ballet and jazz and tap and Filipino folk dancing, and those are my roots. And when I found hip hop back in 2004, I mean, I saw culture shock, and so it was all the elements. And I mean, that impacted me in a way that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know like dance could be like that, because all I saw was, you know, the very pretty and the very technical dancing. So, and through my journey specifically, I think I was able to blend all of it together, and find like a happy middle point of like, I learned hip hop, but then I also have all these other disciplines that I got to learn, and then I just kind of like smash it all together, and then it becomes like what you guys saw today.
Chalk, like LeBron chalk.
Yeah, just...
So, if that is your foundation, how has it evolved, and what have been some of the factors that have helped the evolution of your style?
Dang. That's a deep question, because there's, you know, as a dancer, and I don't know if like some of you can relate to this, but as a dancer, you know that there's like moments in time where you're like, man, something clicked, and you realize, you're like, I don't even know that was gonna be my click moment. So it just like kind of happens. You're like, man, I didn't think I was gonna get it like that. But my first click moment was, well, one, when I found hip hop, right? My second click moment was I was on Super Galactic, Beat Manipulators, and this was at the time.
Work on those guys.
This was at the time when, man, I don't even know how I got this lucky, but it was KB, Ben, Lando, KJ. And so I got to learn all these very different styles, but they just worked all together. And my click moment was when I learned, it was like from Kev and from Ben, and then Ben's Mikey Rocks piece. I had no idea that I would tap into like ISOs, and I loved it. So that was a click moment where I was like, man, this really resonates with like my body. Like I had no idea, you know, that could like, my body could do something like that, which is like such an interesting style because coming from like ballet, it's not a thing, you know?
Yeah.
And then my next click moment was when I got heavy training from Keone. And so then it's just, I mean, I don't even have to say much past that.
Not really.
But I learned a whole lot from those two. So
yeah.
The
piece that you did tonight, I want to ask. This is the next to last question. What is your process, your creative process of coming up with choreography? And you did say that this was a piece that was collabed just a bit with your husband.
A whole lot of bits. I can't take full credit for that.
Understood. And I guess this also goes into the question that I had with you before. So, if it was a collaboration piece, who submitted to whose creative mind? Who does that more often?
I don't want to get in trouble. I was like, oh man, I could get a lot of trouble for this.
Understood.
But we'll be good. It's a solid, man. Okay, here's some advice for choreography couples if you want to tap into this. 1, patience. 2, patience. 3, lots of breaks. Just take a break, get some water, and then come back to it. And know that it'll all be okay in the end. And then 4, just more patience. Yeah. No, but we've found a flow.
Yeah.
We've found a flow. I mean, after this is our 9th year being together, so I think we figured it out by this point. We found a good flow. But if I had to talk about who has to
bend,
let's
say bend, not submit.
I think it's a 50-50. That's a 50-50.
So it's a T.
It's a T. What's that mean?
Just bending.
Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna get me in trouble.
No. Okay, so last question. This is usually the fun one.
All right.
Your personality is that of you're slightly stoic. Slightly.
What's that mean?
Stoic is where you kind of like, you're not really emoting, but you're here, you're present. So like, think of the person who's at like a surprise party. You walk into, it's your surprise party, and everyone's like, surprise! All right. Thank you very much, everyone. That's what stoicism is kind of like.
Got it.
Never really moves that much.
Yeah.
And your stoic faces. So, that being said, if that is your outward, explain what's going on the inside and how that translates into your dance style.
Well, something about me, I'm naturally really shy. Like solid shy. So if I have like this like RBF, which could translate as that, but really I'm just like overthinking on the inside, that's probably it. But on the inside, there's like so many things going on in my head. I'm like, oh my god, am I weird right now? Is this okay? You know?
Yeah.
Am I okay? I don't know. This is our fun question?
Yes.
Really? This isn't very fun. Can we get one more fun question?
Yes.
Is there a funner question?
There is.
Cool.
Which Eminem is your dance style?
Oh, Eminem.
Which
there isn't
one?
a blue Eminem, is there?
There is a blue Eminem.
There is?
Yes.
Blue.
Okay, so then we get into, do M&Ms actually have like their own individual flavors? Because it's all
No.
chocolate, meaning it's all dance. So, which am I saying? Which flavor or which color? Which one am I saying? Which
think
flavor
he means
M&M are you?
color.
Which
Color?
flavor M&M are you?
Which flavor M&M?
Mhm.
I mean, if I had to choose,
Mm-hmm.
I like the crispy one.
So the blue crispy.
Blue crispy.
You got the blue crispy dance style.
Uh-huh.
So thank you very, very much for coming tonight. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Thank you for gracing us with your energy and sharing with everyone.
Thank
Once
you for
again.
having me.
Yes.
It means a lot.
We want to thank once again Miss Dea, Sevilla, now Nguyen. Miss Dea Nguyen. Let me just say Dea Nguyen. I don't want no more trouble. Follow at Dea Sevilla. I don't know if she's gonna change that or not, but if you want to go ahead and follow her on IG, follow at Boogiezone. Follow at Boogiezone Utopia. Go and look up the BoogiezoneCommunityClass.com. Look at the calendar. See who's coming up next week. Is possibly a surprise. I won't tell you anything about it. You need to show up and make sure you're training. Get your training in with people like Dea, people like Dietrich, people like Mikey Della Vella, people like Kalani Marks.
Oof.
You need to just come to the community class and get it going again. Wrap it all together in big bag of M&Ms. I'm Philly Mo Really Though, and we out.